Hello everyone, my name is Dan and welcome back to, well, my saloon. And today we will be making a prop from one of the greatest Western movie of all time, Tombstone, featuring Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott, Bill Paxton, Michael Biehn, Billy Bob Thornton, and of course the late Val Kilmer delivering what is widely considered his best performance ever as Doc Holliday. In this iconic cup scene, Johnny Ringo, the villain, tries to intimidate Holliday by performing fast twirling tricks with his Colt 45, but Doc, rather than being scared, mocks Ringo by repeating the exact same gun spinning movement with his middle cup, showcasing his superior skill, but mostly just to taunt Ringo a little. So yes, we are going to build the cup itself. And as I should, I'm gonna make it out of metal, meaning I'm gonna mostly use my mini lathe back here and my milling machine. As usual, if you enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe, enjoy the gang, but for now, let's all put our hat on and let's build it, cowboys. Oh yeah, I'm super happy with the result. I like the level of detail, I like the thickness, super cool. And I know it's probably obvious, but I'm no machinist at all. I learned everything basically by myself, watching YouTube videos, and just for instance, the first lathe I ever got, I basically destroyed the engine and blew up the gearbox within the first week. So don't be scared of failing. I fail all the time. I believe this is a part of the process, and this is the best way to learn. So, now we're gonna take care of the end all right here. So let's get to it. So I believe this is gonna work pretty well. Now we're just gonna go back to the lathe, cut this off, and add detail at the bottom. And after that, we will do a little bit of weathering because it's supposed to be old. So let's get to it. So, for the so-called weathering I was referring to earlier, I read somewhere that if you heat up aluminum and then quench it into oil, you might get a pretty cool tarnish and yellowish finish that might just work well with this prop. But since I didn't want to screw up this piece, I tested it on this old Captain America Super Soldier vial tip, and it came out pretty cool. I might just have to remove some excess, but I think we're gonna give it a shot with the original piece, and as usual, hope for the best. So let's get to it.
I don't think it's nice you laughing.
Alright, after nearly set my shop on fire a few times, the result is pretty cool. I really like the yellow heat stain discoloration. It gives it a lot of character. I also dropped it on the floor a few times during the process, leaving a few bumps left and right. But as you probably noticed, I also managed to melt the handle because I heated it up for too long. I'm not super happy about it. I guess I could just make another one. But it almost feels like it was an happy mistake by giving the cup some sort of a backstory. Like it got beat up in poker games for many years in the saloon, and making the props just a little bit more believable, if you will. So, I think I'm gonna let this failure slide, roll with it, attach the handle, give it some more weathering, and then call it a day. So, let's get to it.